Cod, a valuable seafood, is often caught in cold seas such as the North Atlantic. Cod is mainly caught using methods such as fishing by fishing, trawling and netting. One of the most common methods is trawling, also known as sweep netting, in which fishing boats drag a large net across the seabed or on the surface of the water, harvesting cod from deep sea areas. In addition, cod fishing is also used, especially in winter, when cod move closer to shore to spawn. The bait is usually small marine organisms such as worms, shrimp, or small fish. Cod fishing boats may also use drift nets, which are dropped into the sea and catch fish as they swim by. Cod fishing requires high technology and must comply with regulations to protect marine resources to avoid overfishing. In addition to trawling and fishing methods, some fishermen also use purse seine fishing. This method requires a fleet of boats to work closely together to capture a large school of cod. The net is released in a circular pattern and gradually narrows, trapping the fish and preventing them from escaping. This is a very effective method of catching cod in areas with high fish densities. However, cod fishing must be sustainable and protect the marine environment. Organizations and authorities have set strict regulations on the size of fish allowed to be caught, limiting the number and area of fishing to avoid depleting marine resources. Some places also carry out regeneration programs, releasing juvenile fish into the wild to maintain the stability of the cod population. Thanks to these measures, cod fishing can be maintained for a long time without harming the marine ecosystem. In addition to complying with regulations on limiting the number and size of fish, cod fishing must also pay attention to environmental protection issues, such as limiting the impact of fishing methods on the seabed and surrounding ecosystems. Trawling, if not used properly, can cause serious damage to the seabed, destroying coral reefs and the habitat of many other marine species. To minimize this impact, fishing vessels are now often equipped with modern equipment to monitor and regulate fishing activities, and apply environmentally friendly technology such as lighter and specially designed trawling nets to minimize the capture of unwanted species. In addition, cod fishing is also related to the issue of global marine resource management. International agreements, such as the North Atlantic Cod Fisheries Management Commission, NAFO, and organizations such as the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, play an important role in harmonizing cod fishing standards and regulations, ensuring that the resource is not overexploited and supporting fishermen to adopt sustainable and rational fishing methods. Thanks to these measures, the cod fishing industry can develop stably and sustainably, bringing economic benefits to fishermen as well as protecting the biodiversity of marine ecosystems. In addition to environmental protection efforts, cod fishing also directly affects the economies of coastal communities. where cod fishing plays an important role. Fishermen not only exploit cod for domestic consumption but also export it to international markets, especially countries with high demand for seafood such as the United States. Japan and European countries. Therefore, the sustainable development of cod fishing not only requires attention to the issue of protecting marine resources but also requires support from policies, investment in modern technology, and improved living conditions for fishermen. Another important factor is raising public awareness about protecting marine resources. Propaganda campaigns on sustainable fishing and the harmful effects of overfishing have helped many fishermen become more aware of the need to comply with regulations on protecting cod and other marine species. Some fishermen have also turned to less destructive fishing methods, such as using large hole nets to avoid catching juveniles or bycatch. In short, cod fishing is not only an important industry for the economies of many countries, but it must also be carried out responsibly to ensure the sustainable development of marine resources. With changes in awareness and technology, the cod fishery can continue to develop without harming the marine ecosystem, protecting the environment and maintaining benefits for future generations. In addition to environmental protection and sustainable management efforts, an indispensable factor in maintaining the cod fishery is scientific research on cod species and changes in the marine environment. These studies help to better understand the migration behavior, spawning seasons and health of cod populations. Thanks to these studies, fishermen and managers can make informed decisions about when and where to fish, helping to avoid overfishing or affecting the reproductive stages of cod. Technology also plays an important role in supporting the cod fishery. Devices such as underwater sensors, satellite surveillance, and smart management systems help monitor and analyze marine environmental conditions. The application of advanced technologies not only increases fishing efficiency, but also minimizes negative impacts on marine ecosystems. Furthermore, the application of non-invasive fishing methods, such as traps and light nets, is becoming more popular and encouraged in the seafood industry. In the future, the combination of environmental protection measures, scientific research, modern technology, and international cooperation will be the key to maintaining the sustainability of the cod fishery. At the same time, maintaining and developing this profession will also contribute significantly to protecting marine resources for future generations. While ensuring livelihoods for coastal fishing communities around the world to ensure the sustainability of cod fisheries, countries and international organizations also need to develop cooperative policies and strict management of marine resources. One important measure is the establishment of marine protected areas, where cod fishing is prohibited for a certain period of time to facilitate fish reproduction and population recovery. These areas help protect cod species during the important stages of their life cycle, while helping to maintain the stability of marine ecosystems. Furthermore, the application of community-based marine resource management models, in which fishermen and local organizations participate in the decision-making process and monitor fishing activities, is also becoming increasingly popular. This model not only helps fishermen become more responsible in protecting resources but also helps strengthen the connection between communities and protect their culture and traditional occupations. In addition, encouraging seafood businesses to participate in sustainable certifications such as the Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, is also gradually becoming a trend. These certifications ensure that cod products are caught according to environmental protection standards and support the sustainable development of the seafood industry. The participation of businesses in applying these standards not only meets the requirements of consumers who are increasingly concerned about sustainability factors but also creates a competitive advantage for cod products in the international market. Finally, educating and raising public awareness about the importance of protecting marine resources and sustainable fishing practices is also a decisive factor to ensure the survival of this industry. Awareness campaigns. Training courses on sustainable fishing and environmental protection will help to form a community of fishermen and consumers who are conscious of protecting marine resources, thereby maintaining the long-term development of the cod fishery. Thus, for the cod fishery to not only survive but also develop sustainably in the future, there needs to be synchronous coordination between management agencies, fishermen, businesses and the international community. Only when all parties cooperate closely and take practical actions can we protect this valuable resource for future generations. In addition to the above factors, the development of cod aquaculture models is also a potential solution to reduce pressure on wild fish populations. In the context of wild cod resources being overexploited, cod aquaculture can be a supplementary method, providing a stable supply without harming marine ecosystems. Controlled environment fish farming technologies, such as sea cage systems, are becoming increasingly popular and promise to contribute to the sustainable development of the aquaculture industry. However, cod farming is not a perfect solution and requires strict management to avoid problems such as water pollution, disease and invasion of alien species. Therefore, specific research and regulations are needed to ensure that cod farming does not affect the natural environment and the health of other aquatic species. Along with the development of farming models, it is important to strengthen cooperation between countries and international organizations in sharing information and research on cod. Countries with developed cod fishing industries, such as Canada, Russia, Iceland and Norway, need to cooperate closely in managing this resource. not only to protect economic interests but also to ensure the sustainability of the industry in the long term. International cooperation will also help create common standards for fishing, environmental protection and market development for cod, promoting equitable development in the global seafood industry. In short, the cod fishery is facing many challenges, but also full of opportunities if well managed. Combining environmental protection measures, scientific research, advanced technology, and international cooperation will help the industry develop sustainably, ensuring marine resources not only for the current generation but also for future generations. When all stakeholders, from fishermen, businesses to management agencies and international organizations, are responsible and committed to protecting marine resources, the cod fishery will be able to continue to exist and develop in the long term in addition to solutions for protecting and managing marine resources. Innovation in policies and development strategies is also important for the sustainability of cod fisheries. Governments and international organizations need to continue to develop strategies for rational exploitation of resources, combining conservation with economic development, promoting responsible fishing practices, as well as investing in the development of advanced and environmentally friendly fishing methods, will help to minimize the negative impacts of fishing on marine ecosystems. At the same time, there needs to be flexibility in adjusting management policies to suit the actual situation of each sea area and each cod population. For example, in areas that have witnessed severe declines in cod numbers, more stringent protection measures, including long-term fishing closures in these areas to allow for recovery, are needed. Meanwhile, other sea areas with stable cod populations can apply reasonable and controlled fishing methods, ensuring that they do not exceed the permitted level. In addition, scientific research on cod and other marine species also needs to be strengthened to have accurate and timely data. Marine research and observation programs will help monitor the health of cod populations.